questions?
David, how does it feel to be voted on by your teammates as alternate captain this season?
Yeah, obviously a big honor for me. Just tried to come last year and wasn't really sure what my role in the team would be. I tried to contribute in any way I could, and like I said, it's just an honor, and I'm extremely blessed to be able to wear it this year.
How have you helped organize the captain's practices and sort of where does the directive come from? You and I'm drawing a blank. Nate, do you guys plan it out? Does coach help you plan it out? How does that work?
Yeah, I mean it's kind of a culmination of Tommy and Nate and I planning it out. We have basic principles that we work on that come from the coaches that are kind of the foundations to our game, and we try and come up with drills that suit that and try and bring the new guys in and make them learn the principles on which we play in before the coaches get there.
If you personally had a great season, you were out there in the goal numbers for the nation, how do you improve upon that?
Yeah, I mean I just try and keep working hard. Like I said, I was blessed to have with a lot of opportunity last year to play in a lot of different situations and with two great line mates. And like I said, I've been working hard all summer and in the preseason here, and I just hope it continues for this into the fall here.
Casey, were you guys disappointed that you guys didn't make the Big Ten preseason watch list? And if so, or even if you weren't, what do you guys have to do to prove to the rest of the Big Ten that you guys are legitimate players and potentially 30-plus scorers?
I mean, I think we don't really dial in too much to those kind of articles or anything like that. I mean, it's not a big deal to us. I think we're both going to go out there. We're all going to go out there and just play our game, and whoever decides to watch us watches us. I think at the end of the day, we're just going to try to get wins for our team.
Yeah, and I think the team as a whole has a lot to prove, and I think that we kind of want to make a name for ourselves, and we're not too worried, like you said, about the individual accolades. We just want to prove that we're ready, and we're ready to compete in the Big Ten this year.
Max, do you notice the size difference in terms of the way this team is built? I mean, have you noticed a significant? I mean, at one point you were one of the bigger guys on the ice. Now it seems like there's guys on this team that are right around your size. Have you noticed the difference in terms of what guys have in terms of strength and physicality?
Yeah, we got a lot of big guys, a lot of real big frames. The guys are looking real strong in the weight room, and we're hoping it carries over to the ice. I mean, I think it's something that coach likes to build his teams around, is size and being good in the corners, down low in front of the net. We want to own those areas, and I think our size is going to help a lot.
How does it change the way you play? I mean, how does it change the style and just the things you can do offensively and defensively?
I mean, it's good for puck possession. I think that's going to be something we're going to work hard to be really good at. Is we're going to be try to control the puck as much as we can and have the puck on our sticks, and like I said, own the corners, protect pucks, and just keep playing hard.
Max, how much has this defense improved from last season?
Sorry, what's that?
How much has this defense improved from last season?
A lot. I mean, obviously we're going to miss a few guys that we lost back there last year, but we bring in some good talent, and the guys coming back have improved over the summer. Everyone's been working hard, so I'm excited to see how they look when we start the games here.
How does that defensive depth change the way you play? Does it let you be more aggressive at all?
Maybe a little bit more opportunistic and play a little more creatively. But I mean, last year we had a good decor as well. So I mean, we're going to stick to our basic game plan and go from there.
You guys were the three leading scorers on the team last year. Is there a lot of pressure to match or exceed those numbers?
Casey, take that one.
I mean, I think all three of us kind of go in with expectation that that's what any guy brought us in to do, is to put those points up, and I think that that's something that we strive to do each game, and we try to help the team out as any way we can. If that's scoring goals, blocking shots, anything we can do, for sure.
Do you guys notice that the team maybe spends more time together now that you have a nice place like this to hang out?
Yeah, I think you see the guys in the rink kind of at all hours of the day right now, whether it's working on their shot in the shooting room, or like we have a beautiful weight room now, ping pong table in the lounge. You'll see a lot of guys spending a lot more hours in the rink, and I think it's really good for team chemistry, especially with all the new guys coming in.
You mentioned the weight room. You now have the gym. What's also been it like to work with Rob McLean, and how it used his experience from the NHL using it now?
Yeah, him and all the strength trainers have been great, and really enjoyed working with them. And like I said earlier, I think we've got a lot of guys that put on a lot of muscle over the summer and the off season, and I think it's going to help out a lot this fall.
What was the reaction for you guys on movement day back beginning of the month when I guess the building completed for the first time?
I mean, I think we all had expectations of what it was going to look like. We saw the drop, we saw the virtual tour, but I think actually getting in here and being able to, have access whenever we want, it's incredible. It's a dream come true. It's kind of, like you said, it's brought us all closer. I mean, I've been in here at 7 o'clock at night, just drove up here, hanging out, watching TV with 5 or 6 of the guys. It's an incredible place. Basically, if we could, we'd throw a bunk in here and stay the night. So, I mean, I think the gift that we received from the Vula family is incredible, and we can't be happier.
Okay, so when you think back to last season, the power play, did you guys think you underachieved as a unit, and what do you think about, you guys haven't even practiced for real yet, but
Yeah.
give me an idea of what you expect there. You expect more from the special teams?
I mean, yeah, I think we have a lot more tools this year than we did last year to improve on that aspect of our game, and I think getting that year of experience under our belt, working with each other, and I think Godowski will have a lot more, like I said, tools and players to work with in different areas on the power play.
Hey guys, last week I floated the idea that the students might start camping out for the best seats like they do for football games. I mean, can you imagine your reaction if you came here for practice and 20 or 30 tents were outside and the students were camping out for the best seats?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think once we get to that October 11th game, it'll be pretty good atmosphere in here, and something like that is really just more than we could ever expect. Like I said, we're really excited for the 11th, and I think it'll be as good as an atmosphere as there in all the NCAA.
Last year the schedule kind of lent itself to different types of opponents, but there's really not a night off on this schedule. Anytime that you have guys that produce a lot of points or goals, you're always going to have nights off or whatnot. How do you prepare mentally for a season that has its peaks and valleys against tough opponents every single night?
I mean, you got to bring the same attitude each and every night. Like you said, I mean, there's going to be nights where you're maybe not as good, but that's what we got our teammates for. I mean, we got to support each other and back each other up. Let's say Dave has an off night. Hopefully Casey and I and all the other guys can pick him up and help him out, and should help our team out.
Okay, so is there anything you see that the offense can clean up from last year? Was there one focal point at the end of the season that you guys wanted to improve upon for this year? I mean, was there one thing that really stuck out?
I mean, I think our depth this year has added a lot to our roster. I think picking up, Shai with experience. He played at the college level. Cowdice is a defenseman, but, bringing in guys with experience and our freshmen, we have a lot of skill there, and I think that's going to add, give, us a little more rest when we need it, and I think we might have some guys that will step up this year for sure.
In particular, freshmen you were excited about bringing in, just now that you've had captain practices and seen these guys a little bit more?
I mean, I think it's hard to judge right now. I mean, you look at their past stats and all that, and you can kind of see what kind of player they're going to be in a game. So, I mean, we're excited for all of them. Just having the more depth in the roster is definitely intriguing for all of us.
Without trying to single out one guy in specific, can you sort of speak to maybe somebody who we didn't see 100% of what they're capable of last year? Is there somebody who maybe had a good off season or had a good summer of working out? You think there's somebody we really need to pay attention to because he might surprise some people?
Want to take that one?
Well, to name one guy, I think actually I think a lot of guys have been have really bulked up or like put on a lot of strength and muscle, and I think you can really tell that they've all had a great commitment level over the summer. I mean, it's hard to really just pick out one guy for you, but I think a lot of guys will come out with a lot stronger performances and more consistent performances for the year for the season.
More to at both ends of the ice, keeping the goals against down, but maybe finding a way to score, just a handful more goals.
Yeah, well, like Casey said, I think that our depth, especially our depth in scoring, is a lot better this year than it was last year, and I think that that'll help, all over the ice. And I think it starts in the D zone, and with the new D brought in, we'll be able to transition quicker, and hopefully that'll transition to more goals and more offense.
You said you were checking out their stats. Do you scout these guys before they get here? Like, do you pay attention to recruiting?
I mean, I think once you see that commit or that kind of it's kind of instinct to go check up on what kind of player you're getting. You even try to talk to your buddies if, they know that guy coming in to see maybe attitude, character, and I think we're all impressed with the guys we received this year and excited to watch them play for sure.
How about the marquee opponents on the schedule this year? Do you guys feel like underdogs at all?
Yeah, I mean, kind of. I think we still have a lot to prove. We had a couple games against the Big Ten opponents last year in which we did well, and we proved that we can play at this level and that we're going to be competitive going into this year. But I think that we still have, like I said, we have a lot to prove and a lot to earn as far as respect goes in this league and at the NCAA level.
What's it take do that consistently? Because not only just the Big Ten part of the schedule, but your non-conference schedule is tough. It's kind of a no
Right.
nights off sort of season.
And exactly, that's what you said. It's going to take a no nights off attitude and just a consistency in our playing. We started to build a foundation last year, and it has to continue to this year, each and every game and each and every practice, and that'll get us to the level we want to be at.
Max, if my memory serves right, you were the only draft pick on the team last year. Now you have a few more guys. What does that mean for this program? How does that change the dynamic of this team going forward?
It's good to see, but in the end, that the whole draft pick thing doesn't really matter. You still got to make it there. I mean, see guys, it's like the guys right next to me. They're great players, and I have confidence that they're going to play at the next level. But yeah, I mean, to have a couple high-end guys coming in and to hopefully help out our team is awesome, and I think it tells you that this program's for real. I mean, we got some real good players, but not just them, not just the guys coming in that are draft picks. The other guys coming in are also very, very highly skilled, and they're going to help us out a lot.
Does that comfort level come from the fact that so many of you guys have played in some of the same leagues in juniors?
Yeah, I mean, I know for me personally, we have 2 recruits coming in that I played junior. Mike Williamson and Dylan Richard, I played junior with them for 2 years, and you know, it's obviously nice for me to have a couple of buddies from home. You know, especially even just traveling down here and that sort of thing. We do have there's a comfort level there, but you know, like we talked about earlier, it's about being around and all the new guys and you know, spending time together. And I think that so far this year we've done a good job of getting to know each other, and it's really becoming a team. You know, I guess, attitude and atmosphere when we're around the rink.
Time for a couple more.
With these new guys, what have you been telling them about Penn State hockey? What do you say, what are the expectations, what does it feel like, what is the program about?
What was the question?
With Penn State hockey and the new guys, what have you been telling them about the program? What are the expectations here at Penn State?
I mean, I think it goes unsaid. I think they know when they're coming in here. Once you put that crest on your chest, I think you know that you have to go out there and give 110. It's a hard-working program. I think any of the sports are the same way, and I think it takes a lot of pride to come out here and represent Penn State, and I think we have a lot of guys that are looking forward to have that honor.
David, what do you anticipate you're going to be feeling like 7:30 on Friday, October 11th, you know, a little bit before the game? How hard will it be to keep the emotions in check?
Yeah, I think I've been feeling a little bit about it for about the last 6 months now, but I'm really excited for the game. I think, like I said, I think it'll be as good as an atmosphere as you get in a college hockey arena, and I don't know, I can't wait for that day, and I know we've been thinking about it for a long time, and it seems with the opening of the new rink and now the media day and first practice on Friday at midnight there, I think that it's just everything's kind of coming to fruition, and it's becoming more of a reality.
Casey, how long have you guys been doing the practices, and sort of what's the schedule for those? Is there a time that you, always do them? Is there a day of the week you always do them? How does that work?
I mean, just starting last week, we got a 40 minutes Monday, Wednesday, Friday. 1 or 2 of the coaches will come out with us, and they'll actually run those practices, and then they'll give it over to the captains, and we'll usually do a little conditioning on those days. Tuesday, Thursday have been pretty much workout days. We have a team lift every Tuesday at 2 o'clock. Thursday, optional lifts, but for the most part, I'm pretty sure everybody's getting in there. So, I mean, we have a pretty consistent schedule, and I think it's going really well.
One more question.
Rose camp, some development camp, what did you take out of that experience bringing with you?
I mean, yeah, it was incredible being able to play with some of those guys and just getting to meet that staff and kind of get a feel of what it really takes to make it to the next level. And it's kind of for real how close it is and, you know, how achievable it is to get to that level. And I think getting that experience is going to help me a lot this season and throughout my career.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.